So once again, I am a fat security guard at an indescript industrial location somewhere in Southern California, and I am, of course, going to review a movie I have seen in this occasion while on duty. Bored off of my mind here, and that is the film 1961 Gorgo, which has been on my radar for some time, but it was recently reviewed by Drive By Movies, which is another small YouTuber channel, but they are a genuinely entertaining group of gentlemen, James and Blaze there. So if you have a chance to check them out, I will put a link in the description. But Gorgo is, of course, the English Godzilla. And it has the elements of we stole the monster's baby, and now the monster is coming to kick the crap out of us and get its baby back. Pretty solid premise for a movie. I think it's really been done. I originally saw a documentary that mentioned this film, and I think it said that Gorgo was based on a Gorgosaurus. I don't believe that is actually true, because a Gorgosaurus is described to me as a meat-eating bull, very similar in shape to a T-Rex, only, squatter and fatter. But Gorgo there is a not so much a T-Rex looking thing, but more of looks like a T-Rex standing upright, but with gill ears. So, yes, if the creature from the Black Lagoon made sweet love to Godzilla, this critter might come out. Although, can't imagine that happening. Anyway, so here's the thing about Gorgo, is it is a exploitation film designed to satisfy the addiction for giant monster movies. And, it has the cheap special effects of any giant monster movie, peppered with stock footage of military equipment. I mean, there is a ship in this that gets crunched by Gorgo, and, you see stock footage, so it's just any old ship. And then later you see the same stock footage for another ship, but the ship got crunched. I mean, we know it's the same ship. You can tell that's the same footage. That is one of those problems with Gorgo, is that it is such a cheesy, low-budget film that unless you're into this sort of thing, you're not going to have the enjoyment. I mean, it is a film with the strong moral compass of, don't drink, don't be greedy, don't exploit nature, respect things that are stronger than you. All of these themes are explored in the movie. And, it shows humanity can at some point be rendered weak and pathetic in the eyes of a great monster. And, what is the great monster in this one? It is actually a monster, but it could easily be a hurricane or a tornado or something. And so, yeah, again, Gorgo is a movie made for the environmentalist who is also a kaiju addict. If you have not seen this film and you're into those kinds of movies, you absolutely have to see it, because it is a crazy film. But if you're not into those movies, you're not going to like it. I mean, again, this is a film for people that like watching the old black and white Godzilla and just can't get enough of that. I mean, the characters are, well, they're there. They're kind of boring and overdone. And you look at the continuity in this film, it is a cheaply made, just sort of slapped together thing. It's like, what did you guys have, 60 minutes of actual footage, so you threw in a bunch of stock footage garbage that just looked silly? course, I will also point out that in addition to being a film influenced by all the other films, there's a scene in this that actually made me think of The Watchmen. And drive-by movies touched on this too. There was a person who had a sandwich board on saying, "Repent, the end is nigh," which reminded me of Rorschach in Watchmen, who had a sign that said, "The end is nigh." And, of course, in the movie, this character is crushed by an angry mob trying to flee Gorgo. So this is humanity's reason and moral compass being lost in the wake of sheer terror. Again, the sad thing about films like this is there is a good movie hidden under the cheap special effects and the crappy cinematography. There is much more to this film than just the idea of it is a bad movie. It may be poorly executed, but it is a solid concept. And again, it teaches you these moral lessons of money isn't everything. Don't drink your life away. And, respect the natural world, because we as human beings have no true power in the wake of nature. So yes, can I recommend Gorgo? Can't really recommend it. If you like this kind of movie, you're going to watch it anyway, regardless of what I think. And if you don't like this movie, you're not going to look it up. Anyway, my opinion. Love to hear yours. Comments below. I'm Richard.
Greetings, humans. Randall the Rat here, reminding you that Richard, the guy that owns this channel, well, he's going to pay to have a pound of trash removed from the ocean for every 1,000 subscribers he gets in 2019. So if you would be a good human and like and maybe subscribe and comment on this video, that would be much appreciated, because I cannot feed off humanity's dead corpse if all the humans are dead. There have to be enough humans to keep making humans for me to keep feeding off of, or I have a limited food supply. So, don't destroy the environment, don't wipe yourselves out, like and comment on this video. Right? Randall the Rat, out.